They say valleys remember what we forget, that the land keeps score. Every drought, every flood, etched into its skin, but Dryfield. Dryfield was different. This basin didn't just hold water, it held secrets. Once it bloomed, fields of green, rivers that sang, a place where life clung to the soil like memory. But something changed. The water receded, and what rose in its place wasn't just dust, it was hunger. Someone was thirsty enough to dig up what should have stayed buried. Once, Dryfield was alive, a small town in the American West, where orchards stretched wide and the soil held promise. Peaches, cotton, corn. This land gave generously, but the water disappeared, stolen from beneath their feet. Climate shifted, the sky grew harsher, and Dryfield began to fade. We used to grow peaches here, now we grow dust. The irrigation pipes cracked, the silos emptied, and the murals, once bright with hope, peeled into silence. My father painted that mural, said it was for the future. Look at it now. The wells dried up, the pumps stopped humming, and the people people left, my friends, my uncle, even the days. Dryfield isn't dead, but it's forgotten. A town erased not by war, but by thirst. This is where our story begins, in the dust, in the silence, in Dryfield. She arrived just after dawn, a dusty backpack over one shoulder, camera gear clinking softly with each step. Maya, young, sharp-eyed, and relentless, was chasing a story whispered across climate forums and buried blogs, vanishing valleys. Locals spoke in hushed tones. Rivers that once carved through the land had disappeared. Dry beds, silent stones, erased memories. Maya listened. She recorded. She asked questions no one else dared to. In a forgotten corner of the village library, she found it, an old map, yellowed and fragile. Her fingers traced faded ink, valleys that no longer existed. But beneath the dust, something glimmered, a symbol, a mark, a whisper of something hidden. A shepherd spoke of water that sings beneath the rock. A child drew a cave where the air tastes sweet and damp. Maya followed the clues, each one pulling her deeper into the earth. She descended into a limestone cavern, flashlight flickering. The walls glistened. The air thickened, and then she heard it. A drip, a pulse, a rhythm, a hidden aquifer, untouched, alive. It wasn't just a story anymore. It was a revelation. She thought it was just a myth, a whisper buried in old maps and fading memories. But Maya was wrong. The aquifer was real, a hidden reservoir protected for generations by indigenous knowledge, buried beneath land now claimed by corporations. Flashbacks unfold. Treaties ignored, water rights sold off like currency, the earth sabotaged quietly, methodically. Each layer of soil tells a story of betrayal. This basin wasn't just a source of water, it was a living archive, a memory etched into stone and sediment. Now it's a battleground between those who remember and those who erase. Maya isn't just uncovering a secret, she's reclaiming a truth. One buried deep beneath greed and silence. And as the earth speaks, the world must listen. The truth that everyone tried to bury, Maya unearthed it for the world to see. Her investigation spread like wildfire, a forgotten town story. Now front page news. Protesters flooded the streets. Give us back our water. This land is ours. Their signs screamed justice, some with faces, some with fury. Activists set up camp. Lawyers filed lawsuits. Courtroom sketches captured Maya's resolve, exhausted but unshaken. And then the land exhaled. A trickle, a stream, a lake. Water began to return. The earth remembered its rhythm, and the people, they began to believe again. Neighbors looked at each other and smiled. This wasn't just a fight, it was a rebirth. Once this land was silent, not the kind of silence you hear, but the kind you feel. Dryfield's basin, cracked and forgotten, held stories beneath its dust. Stories of struggle, of silence, of truth buried deep. But time is a healer, And time taught this land how to breathe again. Today, the hollow breathes, not just with water, but with memory. Where drought once ruled, life now dances. The shimmer you see isn't just reflection, it's resilience. This valley didn't just echo the past, it whispered a future where truth flows freely like the streams that now run through its heart, where every ripple carries a promise and every breeze sings of renewal. This isn't just rebirth, it's justice made visible. A landscape once hollow now holds hope, and hope has never looked so vivid. Dryfield breathes again, and when the land breathes, so do its people. Let this basin be a reminder. Truth never dies. It only waits to be heard. Subscribe to my channel Futurematic to see more videos like this.